Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Today, there's just so much to talk about on this Wednesday. We've got the Hawkeye bundles back. We've got the new Nexus crystals, which this time they're huge. I mean, so many great, amazing champions. Maybe the best year ever for champions. It was the Doom, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, our man Kabam Broccoli year. Keep in mind, though, when you click on the Kings of the Jungle event, it always brings up first, at least for me, the highest difficulty level. But that has not been the case with this side quest. You can see now, it used to bring up epic. Now it starts with heroic. And we're just going to see. Alright, so looks like they patched the bugs. And now it's Electro. Now, Electro is a pain, but not for Omega Red. So what I'm going to do is bring in my Omega Red synergy team with Corvus. And essentially, when Corvus can't get a mission, although, Mags, we'll go left first. I was going to say, Corvus can get a mission, but he, of course, is metal. So, yikes. Alright. You know, I have heard so often on my channel, people say, Prof, I don't know why you like Omega Red so much. He's yesterday's news. And I just completely could not disagree more. Not only does he melt the opponent so fast, particularly as a rank 3 SIG 200 6-star, but he's just easy to use, you know? I'm not having to showcase any energy. And that special 3, especially when you got 30 spores on him, gives you so much crazy regen. He saves you a ton of revives and therefore units. So, you know, personally, I'm a big fan. I'm always going to be a big fan of his. Speaking of big fan, I also love how many side quest crystal shards you get given the difficulty for this month's side quest. Last month being by far the undisputed worst side quest in the history of MCOC. It's just been nice to not have to worry about fighting, 6 stars worth of PI for 4-star shards. Now, just for fun, I'm going to show the regen. I'm at 91%, a fire special 3. Watch how fast I get back to 100%. Again, if I wasn't showing off Omega, maybe I would do something different. But, Watch my health. Plus 2,300 and I'm at 100%. Is that not amazing? I think it's amazing. And then I'm also back to a special 3 worth of power. So we'll just use that. Is he the highest damage champ? Of course not. But his utility, his true suicide mastery friendliness, really not just friendliness, but encouragement to have that mastery set up. And then just the play style. Now, what's really fun is that after this, we've got ourselves a Corvus path with, I think, a tech, then a mutant, then a tech, I should say. Oh, yeah. Lock in those spores. Look at how fast Aegon is melting. It's just such a beautiful thing. And when they hold block, they're just killing themselves, essentially, or knocking themselves out, I should say, since they're not really dead. They're just knocked out. They need a Senzu beam, as the Dragon Ball Z world would say. Okay. 4 Corvus, 4 hits into the block. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a medium, light, medium. That's my general strategy. We'll bait the special 1. Rogue is one of the worst defenders in the game. In terms of specials, now, if you put her on like a limber node, and you try to parry or intercept, things can get pretty real pretty fast. But you can see she's down with the strategy to 55% health and I've almost got that special 2 going. Here we go. Now this is going to be interesting because I'm going to run out of charges just a little earlier than wanted. She's at 7% and I just ran out. But with the Assassin Mastery, which is another key part of this, she'll be gone after this. Okay. So now Corvus has got his first mission complete. He's all charged up. And now we'll bring that into Ghost before we take on everyone's favorite Electro. You got to prepare yourself for Electro this week. And I don't care as much with Corvus. I mean, look how much different the damage is just on one mission. So yeah, medium, light, medium, like I just did there, is nice. But I can be a little bit more, shall we say, liberal when it comes to a perfect strategy. And once I have the second mission complete, then it really ramps up. And this does make me think, Corvus to rank 4, maybe? I don't know. I go back and forth between Corvus, Omega, and Aegon. I can make arguments for any of them. Faux show. Alright. Here is the Electro boss as advertised. Not a true shocker. Pun intended. Okay, let's see what this guy has. Alright, villain attackers gain an indefinite energized passive when the defender activates a special attack, increasing combat power rate by 2%. Well, I do believe Omega Red is a villain, so that helps. Attack plus 100%. High energy diet. The defender has 99% energy resistance, and any hit that deals energy damage regenerates them for what the damage would have been, while the defender is affected by an incinerate, shock, or cold snap debuff. The defender gains 100% of a bar of power every 10 seconds. And then you've got hide or heal. Every 12 seconds, the defender regains a regeneration buff, restoring 10% of their max health over 5 seconds. The attacker is far away, so you got to remember to dash back. Good defense. The attacker's well-timed blocks place a random debuff from weakness, armor break, suppression, or disorient on the defender for 13 seconds. Each time the attacker dodges an attack, place a random buff from Fury, Armor, Power Gain, or Precision on the attacker for 13 seconds. And then Weak Link. While the defender is suffering from weakness or disorient debuff, the attacker deals a burst of physical damage on all basic attacks equal to 50% of their health. The Weak Link, 50% of their attack? That looks like it could be trouble. So I'm going to try to hold block at the beginning and add some spores. And remember that hide or heal. Okay. Parries work to our advantage. I am going to dash back so that the hide or heal regenerates my health. Look at this. This is working really well. And yes, parries actually are a good thing for you in this fight. Still hasn't fired off a special one, but there's a really solid strategy here where you parry and then you back off a little bit. It's one of the easier boss fights we've seen in a side quest, which I appreciate. So there is the melting side of things. Now, I told myself if I got things closer to 6 or 7 minutes, I'd explore both paths in a video, but if it got closer to 10, I'd probably just show the boss fight once to not make the video longer than it has to be. And indeed, we are here. I think these rewards are really solid for the difficulty. I realize that there are people watching this that don't have the difficulty or don't have the ease of taking care of the difficulty as much as I do with my roster. But I hope I was able to show just how relaxing and easy that Omega Red fight was, you know? That's my goal. Well, YouTube, I like doing gameplay. I like talking through my gameplay. This isn't one of those things where I record it after the fact. I'm actually speaking to you live as I play, and sometimes that makes me create mistakes that maybe I wouldn't make otherwise if my head was just buried like this and I was just just playing, but I think it's more fun to see me not only mess up, but also just to engage you through my webcam as the game is on behind me. So hopefully somebody out there enjoys it. Prepare for that boss this week. Prepare for Electro this week, and otherwise have a great day. Thanks for watching and seeing a little bit of my Prof Hoff gameplay. It's a rare sight to behold.